The Spurs and Grizzlies will play a single elimination game to keep their playoff hopes alive. What do you expect from the play-in matchup? Mark Barrington. Taylor Jenkins has shown that he's a really good coach, so I expect the Grizzlies to be prepared. The Warriors dared Ja Morant to take outside shots, and he couldn't hit them, so expect some wrinkles in their game plan to get Ja into high pick and rolls, which the Spurs haven't defended well this year. The Spurs might fall back into a zone look for much of the game, so I'd expect Kyle Anderson to show off his improved three-point shooting this year, and for Jaren Jackson Jr to make the most of second-chance points. I expect a great game from DeMar DeRozan and Dejounte, but I don't think the Spurs have enough depth to stick with the deep Grizzlies. The Spurs starters should be able to keep pace with the Grizzlies, but when the bench comes in, unless Patty Mills breaks out of his late-season slump in a spectacular way, the Grizzlies will feast. Sadly, I expect the postseason for the Spurs to be one and done this year, but if I'm wrong about that, I'll be ecstatic. Marilyn Dubinski. From a results standpoint, it's too complicated to guess. This Spurs squad is undermanned and, on paper, outmatched against a full-strength Grizzlies squad, but you never know how each team will show up. The Spurs said after their regular season finale they know they are the underdog and plan to play loose like they have nothing to lose. Maybe they will, with that elusive second day of rest doing them wonders, or maybe they'll buckle under the pressure. Regardless, based on some of his previous comments, I expect Pop to ride the young players to see how they handle a little postseason pressure. Lonnie Walker and Keldon Johnson in particular have little to no postseason experience. I expect a dogfight and close game either way, and despite Memphis being the odds-on favorite, no result would be surprising. Bruno Passos. I expect the respective supporting casts to be the difference, and the Grizzlies to probably come out on top. Dillon Brooks can swing a game one way or another with his streakiness, but his in-your-shorts defense could give DeMar DeRozan trouble and either force the ball out of his hands or drive him to a cold night. Jonas Valanciunas versus Jakob Poeltl could be a tone-setter, and him playing alongside Jaren Jackson presents an interesting frontcourt matchup for a Spurs team that is thin on bigs and prefers to play small. On San Antonio's side, the bench still has the potential to click and win big chunks of minutes if good Patty Mills and Rudy show up. It's certainly feasible to see a script for a Spurs win. San Antonio slows the Grizzlies in transition, limit their mistakes, force Ja Morant to do too much, but I think the Grizzlies simply have more X factors that can turn this in their favor. Jesus Gomez. I expect a fun mess.